a notice of hearing from me. So did the courts. They overlooked it. That was acknowledged at the court hearing. Mr. Phillips received a copy. I've got a email right here to Mr. Phillips for that notice of hearing. So this idea that it wasn't noticed up is hogwash. It was absolutely noticed up. He was provided a notice of hearing. A notice of hearing was submitted into the court record under a notice of filing. So whatever they're saying about that, even the judge said he missed it, but he saw it. So when I brought it up to him, I said, well, it's all there in the notice of filing. The notice of hearing is in the notice of filing. And so he looked at it and he said he's sorry that he overlooked it. So let's get that right out of the way first and foremost. The judge is, he moved in. So now the judge has confirmed with her attorney that he can no longer ask me to get a counsel, okay? I'm representing myself. At this point, he's been badgering me. Now he's forced not to badger me anymore. The judge accepted it on the record and said, ma'am, are you going to be representing yourself? I said, yes, sir. He goes, okay, then it's settled. So we're done with that argument. What I did, when we did this complaint, it was done in an effort to outline the issues that I have been dealing with, outline the issues that I've been going through. We knew that whenever I was preparing this, I knew up front that this was going to be because it's a complex issue, right? We have a lot of moving parts with this. So I'm putting this stuff and I'm actually meeting those elements. Now, does the judge think I'm meeting those elements or not? We don't know. We argued the case today. Of course, her attorney misrepresented a lot of information before the court, which I had an opportunity to correct for the court. And so it seems to me, now I don't know how the judge is going to rule. I mean, he could throw the whole court case out. They're not going to preclude me from refiling. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, the judge listened. He really listened to the issues. He is taking his time, and he promised me he's going to read everything associated with it. And as I started out here, we only need to move this case forward. So whether I have 1 count, 2 counts, or 3 counts to move forward, having a count, it's still a case. Remember, we got to remember, when we started this out almost, well, coming up right at a year, we were told, every single thing that we were told always seems to be not what ends up happening, because a lot of people, in my opinion, like to take victory laps long before the victory has had. And that's the case here. We've been going on this. I was told, the audience has been told that I have no case, and this case will be laughed out of a courtroom. We're still standing this far in. I've made a personal appearance where Queen Bee chose not to show up, and she did that out of strategy. She didn't want to be answering questions that I have for her, and that's okay, because they're talking about process, right? He's challenging the process because they don't have really anything to hold on to, in my opinion. So do I think that this case will move forward? After, looking at the judge, I can't determine what he's going to ultimately decide, but I do believe that I have argued enough that we met elements on at least a few causes of action. That means we were successful. And we'll find out. The judge said it's going to be about 30 days. He said that because of the volume of this case, it may be longer, so he didn't want to tell us 30 days. So we don't even know if we have an action right now. And we won't know for a significant amount of time, because typically we have, orders within 2 weeks, a month. And this is going to be one where he gave us gave me his word that he was going to, well, 2 people were there, that he was going to review everything and read every single thing. And so I appreciated that. I appreciate him taking this seriously. Again, I don't know how he's going to rule, but I feel confident. And that's the best place that we can be. I think the judge was fair. He seemed like he cared. He seemed like he realized there's a major issue here. And so I'm just going to keep doing what I do, put my faith in the justice system, and pray to God that we prevail.